Hello and welcome everybody back to the Dumbass class with me, the Dyslexic Gamer, as we carry on our playthrough of Kingdom Come Deliverance. As we have just awoken from our stint in bed, and we're going to eat ourselves some sweet pancakes. Nom 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 nom. Delicious. And why not? Eat out the pot. So we had just recovered from our arse whooping that we had taken, and we had found out that the lady that we saved, we whistled out, and somehow that saved her. Well, she came back to town, to Skalitz, and she attempted to save us. And in doing so, managed to buy us enough time for the knights to come in and basically prevent us from getting stabbed many times. So we got brought here to this lovely little town. Now I can't use that yet, can I? Oh no, I can. Excellent. Where we have just awoken. Now we're going to go and talk to the miller, I believe. Have a word with him. And his teleporting hat. Yes, you have to you have to just accept this game has a lot of teleporting stuff. It just does.
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. And it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
So basically he wants you to go and steal a ring from a corpse. Haven't actually done the quest myself, but I've seen it, and no.
Look, couldn't I just pay you instead?
I'd say you're a fucking ungrateful pup. But if you think you got money to throw around, so be it. You'll pay me the costs, and for a whole fortnight of my valuable time.
I don't have that much.
Then come back when you have. Debts must be paid, or you can still wipe the slate by doing that little job for me.
I'm not interested. Farewell.
Sorry about all the noise as I move around. So this is where so he will teach you to pick pocket and pick locks. I don't recommend you do either of them. Just don't bother. It's not a good move. It really isn't. Do we go and have a wash? Do we go and have a wash? Do you know what? I think we will. Actually, we don't really have that much money at the moment. We might go and have a wash. I haven't quite decided yet. So, how to make money in this game? Poaching is a really good way of making money. Just make sure you're near a campfire and cook the meat. That's all you need to do. If you cook the meat, they don't know. Apparently, they don't know that it's. How much have I got? Oh, actually, never mind. We don't have enough to actually have a bath. The baths, right here, quite expensive. Considering where we are in the game, yeah, everything's very expensive. Ooh, there's another cooking pot here. Huh. I did not know this. In fact, could we... I'm trying to think of where a campfire is so that we can kind of immediately start with some money, but never mind. Never mind. We will just carry on. We will move forwards with our peasant self. Ah, me lord, I'm so tired. Let me catch my breath, me lord. Please. Oh my god, my lord, it's a horsey. Look at it, me lord. I have no idea why there's a horse just sat there. Meh, who knows. It is a beautiful game. I mean, it really is. But it's slow. I mean, I've been playing this all weekend on my private playthrough, and oh wow, it is quite slow, and there are a decent number of bugs.
Halt! Who are you, and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kabiller of Dvoyets.
Of course you are, lad. And I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship, and what makes you think he'll see you?
Come on, I'm not some peasant. I'm Sir Radzig's blacksmith, and I need to speak with him.
It's my job to stop you. Now bugger off.
Oh wow. Last time that worked. Okay, fine, we'll try speech.
I may not look the part, but I know about honour and duty. And mine is to tell Sir Radzig what happened to the sword he commissioned.
All right, then. Go ahead. It'll be your skin if Sir Radzig isn't pleased.
Ta-da! So, I can't remember how many hours I've been playing now, but this is basically where I sleep most of the time. Food, you just get from the pots. There are so many pots everywhere that food's not really an issue.
Could that be the smith's son, Hal?
On my soul, it is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
I must speak with Sir Radzig. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Rattay. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
Right, so I believe I can't remember where we go. Is it in here? No, okay. Stairs are here we go. We have come to the first bug. Stairs. Crouch. Just crouch and you'll get through there. Hang on. What's go? Okay, hang on. Maybe it's No, I don't think it is upstairs again. Okay, let's see if it is in one of these rooms. It should be in one of these. Okay, maybe it's upstairs. Ah, okay, I think it... upstairs. Oh, really? What's... I swear, I'm going to have to ring up my internet company and figure out what the hell is going on. Because this is just ridiculous.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Pirkstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honoured. Pirkstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzig, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
No, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order.
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Taunberg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Oh, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Rattay. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, Friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
But still, it's a really good game.
Maybe you should say
it is, but it is buggy.
Fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. Woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything? Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, father, he's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
Oh, I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. Bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear. You're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.
Yeah, no, it's a really, really good game. It's a little buggy, and there are a few things. It's very slow as well. That's the other issue. You will find. I mean, so at one point, we're gonna have to follow a guard around the town. He is literally gonna walk our ass around the town, and it's at this speed. Hang on. So you will walk around the town at this speed, hearing all about the town, and yeah, I'm not a massive fan of quests like that, but at the same time, there's so much cool shit you can do. There is just so much stuff to be done here, but we're going to try and get some money and get rid of some of our excess weight. And then, as long as my crappy internet doesn't.
Good day to you. What do you need?
We'll go and do some combat training. So I'm actually tempted to keep the mace, because if you go up against armoured opponents, the mace is surprisingly good. I was a little bit shocked when I later on when you fight the Cumins, just how effective the mace is. It is really, really good. Oh, hang on, did I just accidentally put something in? Yeah, I put the mace in there by accident. Bollocks. Remove that. Let's go and haggle.
Can we do something about the price?
Naturally.
So yeah, although the mace is really good against unarmoured opponents, armoured opponents, unarmoured not
Since
so
it's
much.
you.
If they're in padded
That sounds pretty interesting.
gear, it's not
A
nearly
little
as
less
effective.
and I'll be satisfied.
Unless you hit him in the head, of course. How much did that? Okay, I'm gonna have to accept that.
That's a sum I can live with.
So especially in the early game, when haggling, try not to go make them too upset, because it will just kick you out of the trading page. I think we still have some stuff to sell.
Garlic soup for the winter, onion soup for the spring. Asparagus for taste and prunes for what ails you. Try them.
Sorry, I'm just trying to keep an eye on two screens at once here, and it's more complicated than I thought. Or at least doing that and talking is, anyway.
Good health to you.
So yeah, so far, most of the training is basically you pay money, you get extra points in wherever you were training in. Pretty simple. So far, I haven't repaired anything. I just sold everything. We could probably get more if we went to the cobbler, but I really can't be bothered to go to the cobbler, so yeah. And yes, there is a cobbler in town. You can specifically go somewhere to deal with your shoes. Yeah, that's pretty much all we can do. So, go check basket and haggle. Haggling will put up your speech craft or your speech skill.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Naturally.
So it's the same as if you run round town jumping, you'll
enough?
put your agility up.
That sounds pretty interesting. A little less and I'll be satisfied.
And if you're over encumbered and you walk around town, you'll put your strength up.
That's a sum I can live with.
Later on you can haggle even more and get, but we are level 1. I'm not quite sure why this town is. So all weekend I've been getting, you know, 40, 60 frames per second, and
Garlic,
now it's really
onions,
struggling.
mushrooms and asparagus. Come right up. No need to be shy.
Not entirely sure why. Have we discovered the fast travel? No, we haven't. Okay. Right, so we're going to go through town. I can't tell if it's my internet's bugging out or my fucking PC. It's quite annoying. I'm sure it's more annoying for you guys, but hey ho. So we're going to walk through town and hopefully we will check out all the places that there are. It's an awesome, like what they've done, like they have done a really good job creating the feel of a medieval town. Did he just go into the tavern? I think he did. One of the guys we were talking to earlier. But yeah, we're going to go and do the combat training. And then after that, I've just noticed, like, look at our shadow. Our head's not attached to our body. Look. That's the first time I've noticed that. We are technically a headless corpse. Or we have no neck. Look. Creepy. Let's plod our asses up here. At one point we will get a horse, but for now I believe we need to come up here and do some combat training.
My respects to you.
I'm here for training.
Yes, you're that boy Sir Radzik said.
Yes, that's me.
Let's get to it then, since that's what Sir Radzik wishes. And because you've never held a sword in your hand before, we'll start with something simpler.
Very well.
Come with me and listen closely. I don't want to be repeating myself.
Combat is no joke.
Hold it properly. Keep moving. Never stand still when your life depends on it.
Oh, this is good. If this is going to skip frame, why is it doing this? Something on my PC is downloading.
Now, try attacking. You've got to put your back into a good slash. No use waving the sword around like you're swatting flies. Go into the attack with your whole body. Try slashing from various sides to get used to it.
So this is just the absolute basic. You just swing from side to side and...
That pointy tip isn't for decoration. Try stabbing me with it a few times.
So basically if you right mouse button, you do a stab. I've never had such frame drop whilst playing this game.
That will do. Slashing, stabbing, and movement are the foundations.
I wonder if Windows is doing something behind my back.
Now, let's try something more complicated. One strike I can simply fend off. You mustn't give your opponent time to react. String your strikes together. As soon as you finish one, begin another. Strike, strike, strike.
So he actually only wants you to do from one side.
What are you waiting for?
I'm pretty sure that's what he wants.
Very good. Now let's see how you do with defense. It's not hard.
Is that actually how it's coming up?
Just watch out.
Why is it?
Your sword into the path of the blow.
Go.
Nice. Ow. Very good. Very well then. Let's see what you're made of, lad. Come at me and don't hold back.
This is gonna suck. Fuck. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? It wasn't this bad. Holy shitballs. What is going on? The game is punishing me for something. I don't know what. Holy fuck. You haven't even taught me, like, how to dodge yet. Fucking give me a break.
Good strike.
Fuck me. And then he counters as well. So, the way that you counter, but so it's a perfect counter. We can't do it yet.
It'll be hard work to turn you into a master, but you have the basics. Let's try something more advanced. When in combat, keep an eye on the space between you and your opponent. That is your space. Try to attack from the side the opponent will find harder to block in time. If I'm holding the sword raised up, do an uppercut. If my sword is low, lunge. Let's try it. You strike a few times at the side where I'm not holding my sword. Well, right. Lesson 2. Everything you've learned about blocking is wrong. When I cover, I can simply fend off your blows with my sword and gain control of the space between us. It's better not to control just the space, but actually your opponent's weapon. Attack, and I'll show you.
Yes, you show me with your skills that I don't have. Which is basically...
Alright, that will do.
Already done.
Now you. The trick is to stay in your stance. As soon as I start to attack, you block. The move knocks the blade aside. Nice. Alright.
It's not as easy as that, trust me.
Good.
It really isn't.
Alright.
Oh shit.
No, not like that.
Yeah, I did it too
You mustn't
soon.
hold the sword there. You have to move along with the attack. Again.
What, from the start? Oh bollocks, I did it again.
Too soon again.
Oh, shut up, you miserable toad.
Ow. Nice. Right, now we'll try it a little faster. Concentrate and block just at the moment I start attacking. I'll strike you from above each time so you can see it well. Well done. Nice. Not bad.
This training is a little bit
Well done.
bullshit because it's never this easy in combat.
Nice.
I wish it... Ooh, fuck. Ow. You didn't even give me a warning, you prick. And this speed still isn't the actual speed in combat, I don't think. Ow. Motherfucker.
Ow.
No, I did it too soon.
Captain Menard. Wait a while, Henry.
Guess you just beat me for a while, you prick.
Greetings, Sir Hans. What brings you here?
I was on my way when I noticed that you're entertaining Sir Radzig's esteemed guest. Not the same as holding a hammer, is it, blacksmith?
It's Sir Radzig's orders.
I know. I'm actually here to train at the archery range. My hand's grown heavy lately. You don't mind, do you, Bernard?
Not at all, my lord.
Good day to you, blacksmith's boy. Try not to hurt yourself.
Where did we finish?
You were kicking my
Bring the
ass.
opponent where you want him. There's one more way to evade a strike. You simply step aside, attack, and I'll show you. All right, try it. It's important not to move too soon. I'll see where you're going and hit you. But the same will happen if you move too late. I'll attack slowly now. As you see me, raise the weapon, jump aside. It'll throw the opponent off a bit, and there's your chance. No, that's not it.
I can't quite remember how you do this. Oh yeah, that's it. So you do have to push in a direction on oh shit. Well, I did it, but I actually did it then as well, but it didn't accept it. There we go. So you do have to push on WASD on WASP.
And get used to the rhythm. Never take your eyes off your opponent. You'll see a strike before it's even properly started. Good. All right. Good. And the last thing for today, a trick. You raise the sword to force your opponent to block, but then change the direction of the attack at the last moment, and the opponent won't even know what hit him.
Oh, there's so much stuff to combat.
Back the weapon, then change the attack zone and strike, so I don't have time to react.
I kind of wish that I had a controller for this, but my controller doesn't work. So basically, go in from the side, and then when you release it, come down from a different direction. It's not.
No, not like that. Not like that. Well done. Good.
So go in from high and then let release on low.
Wrong. Again. That's it. Well,
Oh, I did them all.
that wasn't too bad. Maybe we'll make a soldier of you after all. But don't get cocky. You have to train hard and persistently. You might have talent, but talent alone won't do. Practice. Leave yet. Sir Radzig also wanted me to teach you archery. Come with me.
Oh, archery. This is where it could quite possibly suck. So archery in this game. Archery is quite kind of interesting in that it's completely fucking impossible at times. It really so firing off of a horse is considerably easier. It really is actually not bad at all. Firing on the ground, there's something odd going on there, isn't there? Yeah, you can see. Okay. Firing on the ground is an art form. It really, really is. You have to take your time and learn where the release points are, where the everything. It's just really, really odd. However, I have killed most of the enemies in the game with archery. Just something is definitely going on with the game. Or Windows is doing something. I reckon Windows is doing something. Windows is always up to something. It can't just leave well enough alone. Always has to poke around and do something.
What is it? Hey, watch it.
Oh, sorry, you fucking take so long. Well, joyous. I will be right back, and we will continue. Distractions and delays. Well, I'm a bit torn because something is definitely going on with my PC. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to save it off here. Apologies for this. I will need to look into it and find out what is going on. So thank you for putting up with my crappy internet or Windows doing something mysterious. I look forward to seeing you again here in the Dumbass class with me, the Dyslexic Gamer. So yeah, take care all.